What up, y'all? I don't know what's going on with the YouTube gaming app, but that's the reason why the sound ain't up. Because on Twitch and shit, the sound is up like shit. I posted a video and I got that shit rolling. But y'all, we on the grind today. Trying to become that little starter. I'm almost to 21 minutes. So let's get this shit lit. Let me see some. Just let everybody know what's going on. Oh, my bad. Not 21, 22 minutes. Shit, and I'm the 7th man. The 20 God. Let me see my play. The energy. Oh, I'm at 8 energy. I really don't need it. One thing I do need is that practice. Oh shit, I forgot I did that last night.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, basketball fans. I'm Ernie Johnson, welcoming you to 2K Sports. I'm here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Tonight, we'll be watching the Houston Rockets playing against the Phoenix Suns out in Phoenix.
The Beard doing his thing, but shit, I gotta do mine.
An encouraging sign for the players and the front office. Hey guys, on this team tonight, we'll see both Shammy Wells and DJ on the floor. Wells has taken DJ under his wing and acted like a mentor to him. Just how much does that help in the NBA?
Well, I'm not sure if Shammy Wells is the best choice, but it's nice to see him stick the guy, with the guy. But
Well, so
Let's see, guys. Oh, they got a little sword from it. To me, Shammy ain't no different to like just a point guard. Pass the ball or shoot. Don't think Shammy don't do that Justice Young did. Justice will draw that ball.
Game time, baby.
Come on, let's do this.
Got this,
Sir.
DJ, a quick game of Rochambeau. I bet you can't beat it.
Ooh. Okay, let's do it. All right. Come on, DJ.
He got lucky, bro. Look, ain't nobody ever beat him. All right, let's do it. 2 out of 3.
All right. Get him, D.
1, 2, 3.
Man, let me get this. I'll beat this clown.
Listen, sir, please. Nobody's ever beat me on my home court. And nobody should ever beat you on yours. So y'all stop sweating me and go out there and show them how it's done. I told you I'm undefeated. Y'all can't say that.
Man,
But he won.
keeps telling me study D books. What's up, baby?
Rook, what's up with you, man?
How you doing, man?
Good, man. How about yourself?
Good, man, good. You have any advice for me being in the league?
Man, first year, just take your time with everything, man. Just trust the process for yourself.
All right, for sure, man, for sure. Well, we gotta kick.
We can.
You know,
Never
it's
your my
us
time,
young
never
bucks.
your time.
We gotta stay together.
Let's do it, man.
All right, for sure. Have a good game, man.
You too, bro.
All right.
Oh, D Booker.
And a stirring rendition of the Star-Spangled Banner by the terrific Linda Lynn, getting us ready for NBA basketball here on 2K Sports. With Brent Barry and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. And nothing tips off a broadcast like getting the lowdown from the sidelines. And we've got David Aldridge there for them. David, good evening.
Well, guys, when Devin Booker's father finished his play,
And that kind of toughness is crucial to have at a young age. Thanks, DA. Great guards battling it out tonight, Brent. It was the thorn in your side at the guard position back when you were playing.
Two guys for me come to mind, Kevin. One is a guy that's in the Hall of Fame. I think you might remember him. His name is Allen Iverson. And I specifically...
AI, yes, I do recall him.
You heard about that guy. Well, I remember.
Rockets have gone just a shade under 50% from the field. 5 of 11. DJ with it. His last outing, 16 points for him. Ball kicks to Ariza. Anderson with the screen for Ariza. Passes it to DJ. 4 on the clock. And the whistle blows, so a chance here for a three-point play.
Good focus from DJ. Clear contact on the shot, but he just stays with it, finishes, and now has a chance for the and one.
The Rockets shooting their first free throw of the evening. And then he's checked in for Ryan Anderson. And they now lead as the free throw drops for him.
And how about the career progression of Trevor Ariza? He came into this league somewhat as an energy player who, obviously could attack the rim. Now, he's one of those guys who's primarily a 3-and-D component.
Bledsoe kicks to Booker. Jackson a screen on Ariza. It's stolen by Ariza. And Ariza with the stuff.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
A terrific anticipation using the hands. How are you not protecting the basketball in that situation?
Jackson setting the pick here for Booker. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. For Ariza, his first few years in the NBA, over half his shots came within a few feet of the rim. Greg, now over 2/3 of his shots are from beyond the arc.
And that's just how it goes for some players in the NBA. Ariza still, he has some bursts to finish at the rim, but has turned himself into a deep threat, and he's always been a presence with his defense as well.
5 on the clock. Booker with it, and it's Harden picking him up. Shot to stop the run. Devin Booker, and that's good. Booker's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. They set the pick. Paul dishes to DJ. Nene, the screen. Off the screen. And it's DJ missing. Suns trail by 3. Bledsoe kicks to Warren. And it's Warren with the jam.
Good awareness from EB there. He knows that's his job. Get the ball to the open guys as the point guard.
There's the dish to Ariza. And here is DJ. He has 6. Kicks it out to Paul. And it's off from three-point range.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
They get the rebound. Kicks it out to Booker. Again, the miss by Booker.
It's a little bit forced. No reason for it either. The defense was not even in the frame.
Harden. Paul outside. Ariza has the open look. Another miss by Houston. So for Phoenix, their last game, a win against the Lakers.
And I know the defense wasn't great, but yet still their ability to stay composed was impressive.
Well, it led to a big scoring effort, taking advantage of every weakness. So any possession the defense wasn't aggressive on, they were on the offensive end.
Harden the pass to DJ. A minute 50 left in the first quarter. And there it is for him. 9 points for Trevor Ariza.
The pass shows you the tremendous feel that DJ has. That he has no idea he could thread the ball through there.
Chandler with the screen on Paul. Bledsoe kicks to Jackson. Jackson missing again. Rockets leading by 3. There's the 3. Ariza no luck. Phoenix has gone 3 of 7 from three-point range in the first quarter. Bledsoe kicks to Booker. And there's a whistle. That's going to go on James Harden. That's his first foul. So for the Suns, Alan Williams, he's checked in for Jackson. Brandon Knight comes in for Devin Booker. And Hewler subbed in for Eric Bledsoe. Houston also making some changes. PJ Tucker, he's checked in for Ariza. Gordon comes in for James Harden. And Wells is subbed in for Paul. A shot by Knight, no good. And for Houston, they're shooting 47% from the field to start things off. And a shot by Wells, no good. Now Knight, he's coming off a 22-point game against the Lakers.
He also did a masterful job in that game of drawing a lot of fouls, so he's creating havoc for the defense.
Chandler a screen. Shoots from the baseline. Ulis can't get it to go.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky right there for the D.
Count it. Wells has got his first points in this one.
And Wells is an aggressive player, excellent at slicing into the lane and just finishing at the rim.
Now, here's Ulis. He had 10 points in the win against the Lakers. They set the pick. There's a screen by Williams. And the wide open shot from Warren. Back right after this. And here's DJ speaking on the guidance he's received from Shammy Wells.
Well, more than anything this season, Shammy's been a real mentor. Ever since I first stepped foot in training camp, Shammy claimed me as his bro, and he's been teaching me the ropes ever since. I mean, yeah, he likes to have fun with it, but I really feel like he offers a unique perspective in the league, and I've learned a lot from him since. So, Shammy, I appreciate you, man. Thank you.
You get the feeling that Shammy Wells has matured also from there. And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor. Houston leading by 15. You know, Brett, the one thing we've seen from Coach Earl Watson is that he has a very good working relationship with his roster. His players have always said they have the trust of their coach.
Well, that's the key buzzword for what it is that Earl Watson wants to do with this young ball club, is that he wants to grow as they grow, and he wants to know that at all times Earl Watson has their back. He wants them to have the kind of success in the league that is going to afford them everything that they want. And he never shies away about talking about those things.
And so in the game for the Rockets, the two pillars of this team, Chris Paul and Harden, are the 1 and the 2. Trevor Ariza out there with Clint Capella, and it's Baker in at the 3, the small forward.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
Harden kicks to Baker. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. And it's 8 points for DJ.
Those points a product of some nice work inside from DJ. Doesn't have much space at all, but finds a way to avoid the block and still make the hoop.
And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. Chris Paul picks up that.
Think about Eric Bledsoe in the early part of his career as an understudy to Chris Paul out of college, learning from both him and Chauncey Billups. That ain't bad. Didn't come into his own until he was finally traded and became a full-time starter.
Chandler with the block.
Chandler takes his defense seriously. That's what he gets paid for, utilizing his outstanding length to stifle shooters.
Bledsoe outside. Chandler a screen. It's stolen by Capella. Paul outside.
He breaking.
And with Bledsoe, you hear him talk about getting traded, and it was a big moment for him in his career.
Sometimes you need a change of scenery, Kevin, and then other times teams tell you here comes a change of scenery. But Eric Bledsoe has shown under the tutelage of Chris Paul in the early part of his career in Los Angeles that he's ready to head up a franchise. That's as sweet as you're going to get it. Fluid motion, great lift, rolls right off the fingertips.
For Houston, they haven't yet missed a free throw. 5 for 5.
Well, Chris Paul signing the big contract this past offseason, and you knew he'd end up with one of the biggest deals out there, and his impact on a team goes far beyond just stats.
Chandler a screen to the wing right side. Phoenix no good that time either.
Seems to be forcing just a little bit out there. He needs to play a little calmer, a little smarter.
Damn!
A little bit more poised
I was
if
in
they're
the
gonna win
range.
this one.
Here's Booker. He had a 27-point outing in their last game against the Lakers.
Loved his passing tonight as well. He was just cutting the defense to pieces out there.
Leaves it dishes to DJ. There's a screen. And he could not get them one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It goes on Eric Bledsoe.
They're going to work on the inside now and causing all sorts of problems. DJ is not afraid to get physical on the low block.
Well, Greg, Houston wanted Chris Paul, and they got their man. One of the bigger surprises, certainly, of the offseason.
Yeah, and without Paul on this roster, this team isn't in the conversation for winning. You need him to keep your window of winning open, and he is just that impactful and makes everyone on the floor.
Oh, no.
Like
I know you ain't putting me on the poster like that, bro.
Lob pass to Capella. DJ kicks to Harden. DJ with it. He's got 8. Just 5 to shoot. Swing gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. Now let's take a look at how the shots have been divided up between 3-point shots and 2-point shots for Phoenix. Well, Brent, you look at the front court options for the Suns. They have a lot of youth and a lot of length, certainly. Definitely, it's going to be a strong point for the team as they rebuild.
Well, it plays into the Suns' scheme to get out and try to run in transition, not to have a lot of these young guys set up in the half court and deal with getting pushed and beat around a little bit. Once they settle in and establish their confidence playing with that style of play, maybe they can take the next step.
Man, I don't know what's going on with Harden and Chris.
They need a
y'all need to get your ass straight
to regain some confidence.
Bledsoe against Paul. There's a screen by Chris. Here's Bledsoe. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Just watch Eric Bledsoe out there and just the athleticism that he can play with at that position. Seems like he's still getting stronger and faster every year. He's got tremendous burst and tremendous power. Tough for opposing point guards to match that kind of physicality.
And the Suns making a change here. Warren's checked in. Screen by Capella. And it's Ariza in the corner. The pass to Baker. Chandler with the rebound. Chandler's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And here's Bledsoe. A 23-point game for him in the win against the Lakers.
He also had 2 blocks that really impacted that game, guys. He really made his presence known.
Here's Booker. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to be on DJ.
And Booker is tremendous at driving to the inside, throws himself at the D to get the call.
Both free throws good from Booker. 5 seconds left in the first half. Here's DJ. And no good trying to get that.
Ooh, I tried, y'all. I tried. I just wanted to hit that buzzer beater.
Take a break. From beyond the arc, they've been absolutely tremendous. And don't go away. Welcome back, everyone, to the start of the second half. Big margin on our hands, but we'll see if that gap narrows down. Houston, a whole new 5 on the floor. Suns trail by 5. T.J. Warren out there with Bender. Then it's Ulis. Then there's Brandon Knight, and it's Chandler in at the 5. Home in the paint. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Here's Ulis. Feeds it to Bender. Knight wide open. And again, it's the Suns missing.
Man, it just hurts to miss shots like this. Mentally, you
Dude,
question
I swear
yourself,
to God, I
and it
just
can affect
passed
your
that
confidence.
ball.
And he got the whistle. So
Man,
another
that's
3-point
bullshit,
opportunity.
bro.
Yeah, he earned that one. I mean, taking the hit and still able to get that one to go down.
One of the players last year who made a big leap in their play, and especially consistency in their playing, was one T.J. Warren. He picked it up on defense. That's the reason why he earned maybe a few extra minutes from Earl Watson. Ended up being a big contributor to the Suns.
All on the play, basket counts, so it'll be a 3-point play chance. And that sends DJ to the free throw line. It's going to be on Tyler Ulis. Chris Paul, he's checked in for the Rockets. And with Warren. A guy who wasn't really expected to do so much with any team, but now Brent, he is viewed as a big part of the future.
Well, I think a lot of teams were curious as to whether or not T.J. Warren, coming out of North Carolina State, could be as an explosive a scorer as he was in college. And in Phoenix last year, up to 31 minutes a game, averaged about 14 per, and as a wing runner, and a guy who can get into the mid-range and paint and create havoc, he had a pretty solid year.
Shots good from Mbah a Moute.
I like that recognition. Effortlessly getting his teammate the ball in a spot where he knows he can do something with it.
Suns trail by 5. There's the pick. Chandler with the screen on Paul. Now Ulis, taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game.
And after an abysmal first half from the field, the shots now starting to fall.
Gordon, the pass to DJ. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. Well, we don't have a chalkboard here to draw it up, but if you could explain it, what's your favorite inbounds play when you really need a bucket?
All right, Kevin, so the guy goes to the right, he comes off the down pick, and then on the backside you run the hammer and you dribble to the right side, you throw along the baseline, but you're looking for the 4-man on the slip, and also the 5-man's popping back for the jump shot. Got it?
I got it. I like the run the hammer. Run the hammer. And it's Eric Gordon with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Now, here's Ulis. Clock at 6. Outside Knight. Over DJ. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. 8 points for Brandon Knight.
You know, you hear that A word all the time, aggressive, and sometimes just being that can turn your game around. He's been that in the second half, their go-to guy here.
And that one's good, DJ.
A burst of speed down the lane. I like the way that DJ finishes on the move. Remix!
Timeout called, the Suns.
And they're picking up a lot of fouls.
Yeah, I'm doing good, y'all. Only got one target on
They
me.
need to focus on moving their feet and maintaining a good defensive position.
Phoenix making some changes. Jackson, he's checked in for Dragan Bender. Devin Booker comes in for Brandon Knight. And Eric Bledsoe subbed in for Tyler Ulis. Chandler is screen. Jackson dishes to Chandler. He kicks it to Bledsoe. Right side Jackson. Fires from 14. It's rebounded by Houston. DJ's got 5 rebounds tonight.
But his struggles are consuming the rest of the team here tonight. He's got to find his rhythm and find it fast.
Some solid defense there from Jackson.
Damn! He got me on.
Shoots from the elbow. No good off the back of the rim. Houston's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. And good that time.
And he's a smooth operator in the paint, and DJ making the most of the high percentage shot in tight.
Good team, cuz!
Chandler, great
Damn,
position
he got it that time.
Chandler's got his first bucket in this
Small
one.
Paul, I got your screen, my dude.
A lot of second chance opportunities here in the second half. That extra effort will help them cut into the
Damn!
Bounce, Phoenix takes possession.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Ryan Anderson is checked in for Mbaumute. Phoenix has gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Warren the pass to Bledsoe. On the wing, Chandler. Jackson dishes to Booker. Lock at 6. Floats one. It's rebounded by Houston. At one point, they led by 16. This game coming on the heels of their win against Toronto.
And this is why depth is so important. You know, next man up, and it's pretty much the philosophy for every good team in our league.
Well, you're going to have injuries.
Man, I got a good amount of points though. Well, we scoring, my dude. My dude, we scoring. Y'all hear that, my dude? Shit, we hitting them, boy. Me and my boy Shammy up in here. We balling.
The third quarter comes to a close. The Rockets on top. They lead by 6. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. All right, the fourth quarter of action getting underway. We've had a great one so far with both sides coming to play. Here's Paul. Okay, now let's reset our lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this fourth quarter. So on the floor for Houston.
God damn, I hate
down low with Capella. Chris Paul and Gordon are the backcourt pair, and it's Baker in at the small forward.
And how about the level of concentration on display here by Jackson? It doesn't shy away from getting hit while shooting. And one of the things that stands out about Josh Jackson out of Kansas, his playmaking ability at that forward position. For a guy 6'8", you can put the ball in his hands and let him create offense for you, much like a Draymond Green.
Baker kicks to Capella. Comes up empty down low.
The defense was in the area, but not really effective. Has to put away this layup.
On the wing, Booker. Pulls it up. No good on that one. So Houston will take it the other way. Gordon with no one around. Drains it from beyond the arc. And the Rockets lead by 6.
And once Eric Gordon receives that pass.
Goddamn right. I found that motherfucker. Knew he was waiting for it.
He's just rising up, so a natural rhythmic jump shot.
Bledsoe passes to Warren. Chandler with a screen for Warren. And it's DJ with the rebound.
And you know what? You can't get a better screen. Frees him up beautifully, but he just fails to capitalize.
Oh, man, he'd love to have that one back. He just does everything right, but doesn't get the finish.
Now here's Jackson. He's covered closely, and they call an illegal screen here.
Yeah, just one turnover in the first half, but it's been a different.
Ah! What's up?
Suns trail by 10. Bledsoe outside. And a lot of contact
Yeah,
on that
Capella,
one,
he's
so
fucking
he'll
up.
shoot 2 here.
Don't want to give Bledsoe an open lane. That's inviting some trouble.
And he knocks down the first one. Some changes for Phoenix. Jackson comes in for Chandler. And Chris is subbed in for Williams.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Now, He's covered by Warren. Here's DJ. And the three off target. Phoenix has gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. And he was
flagging.
Up. 2 free throws now for him.
Bledsoe, so athletic and so explosive. He just continues to get better in a lot of areas out on the floor.
Come on, y'all. We can't let them catch back up.
That one is no good. Houston leading by 7.
Hit it.
Shot by Paul. Nobody around.
There we go, boy. That's what I want to see from you, boy. I want to see you hit it.
For 11 in the game.
That's what I wanted to see all game, Chris Paul. He showed up late, but it's all right. We're good.
Chris Paul covering. Bledsoe kicks to Booker. Plenty of space. And it falls over the rim and in.
And that is countless off-season drilling with that kind of footwork to get that separation.
DJ with it. Capella with a screen on Warren. DJ kicks to Capella. The kick out to Anderson. Pass to DJ. Second chance effort. And Capella with the layup. And the Rockets lead by 9.
Great positioning on the glass, jumping all over that miss and sticking it back in.
There's a screen by Chris. Booker outside. Jackson setting the pick here for Booker. High post shot. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Booker's got 6 here in this quarter.
Well, Booker's just filling it up right now. A tremendous scorer. Feels like he's getting better.
EJ with it. Jackson on him. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing. And the foul called to the Phoenix Suns. So the first one drops, and that stretches their lead to 8.
And you know DJ's hearing that music in his head each and every time he's up there by himself on the free throw line.
The Suns running out of time. And here's Bledsoe. They set the pick. Six to shoot. Stolen by Harden. And here comes Harden, leading the fast break. The Rockets with another miss.
Well, another tin cup moment here because he continues to miss shot after shot from three-point range. This is not a fourth quarter he's going to want to remember.
Now Bledsoe. Down to 5 on the shot clock. There's a screen by Chris. No good from Booker.
Just testing out the cannon on that misfire.
Yeah, we've seen him make this shot work, but they can do better.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Good on the first, and that will push the lead to double digits. And so he hits both.
Tons of credit there on the focus level to stay calm in a huge moment, and he ices the game.
Now, here's Ulis. There's a screen by Williams. Ulis kicks to Knight. Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Baker can't.
Hold on, y'all.
So we see the Rockets getting the win here. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time GA this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of
saying, thanks for watching. See you later.
DJ, great game out there.
Oh, shit.
Look, Shaq and the guys want to talk to you in the studio.
Really?
So stand, right this way. Stand here, and we'll get you set up. Perfect.
Good.
Hey, Shaq here. I love how you were able to take control of the game with your score. Was this a barbecue chicken alert kind of night?
Barbecue. Man, I was just finishing plays that the rest of the team was creating, and when a team has the ball moving around and the offense is flowing like we had tonight, anybody on the team can put up big numbers, and tonight I just happened to be that guy.
Barbecue chicken alert, Ernie. Back to you.
Man, I forgot my key. You always forget something. I have an extra one for you.
You the ghost, Spinelli? Why don't you get some real food instead of eating Reese's Puffs for, I'm guessing, like the 3rd time today?
Yo, why don't you mind your own business, man? They my favorite, man. They got my taste buds feeling all sweet and rejuvenated. Shoot. I'm gonna do me. You do you.
Bitch, get out. Bitch, get out my goddamn crib. Eating all my goddamn food. Who the fuck you think you is? Eat all my damn food like this. Shit. I pay this rent. I'm the big baller. But you in my house. Remember this.
Spinelli. I conjured you some tickets in the next game. You have any family?
Do I have family? I have 12 aunts, 6 cousins, 8 sisters, 12 brothers, 3 nephews, and 14 nieces. And a couple half-cousins here and there. Thank you, Mr. DJ!
To see you, DJ. Alright, DJ, let's get some shots up. Here's what we're gonna do.
starts by limiting fast break opportunities. All right, let's get into some transition defense work.
2, 2, 5, 10, 2, 2, 4. That shit knocking. I was about to say it been knocking. One will make soccer key. Your opponent has 7 seconds to play this. That's that bullshit. What? That should have been a block off top, bro. That's what I'm saying. Yeah. Damn, Reason fast as fuck, though. Dude, I fucked up. Shit. No. How come I can't read these niggas? Bitch.
That's funny, DJ. Let's great practice. Get out there and put up some more shots.
On this mirror right there.
Alright, DJ, let's get everyone over here and get started.
Man, I don't get it. It's just doing. Okay. Just because he keeps stepping on it.
Okay, guys, I'm back to work. See you later.
Alright, DJ, let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do.
You got it. You got it. Come on. Yeah, let's go. Let's do it.
I don't like how that one turned out.
Man, we can't leave him open.
Damn, they keep leaving like an inch off of it.
Nicely done, DJ. Way to go. Next time, man. Next time.
Damn. Damn. Messy. Dang, how many times we gonna beat the Grizzlies? Damn, we don't want every game against the damn Grizzlies.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hey, Ernie Johnson here, and I'm joined by Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. And Memphis is where we'll be going just moments from now, as the Grizzlies will be going up against the Houston Rockets. And for Houston, they've played well of late, winning 5 of their last 6 games. Tonight, an opportunity to continue that trend. Tonight, a chance to check out DJ and see what he can do on the floor. Guys, we all know the story of why he got the nickname DJ. With that said, what do you think of it?
Well, I'm the expert analyst on nicknames since I've had close to 30 in my lifetime. I created his nickname.
paid for somebody to run in here as much as you're on your phone.
Listen, I'm looking out for you. I'm on Yelp right now looking for the best late night spots in the city.
Right, and I'm sure you'll be coming with us, right?
Wait, I mean, for security purposes. Yeah.
Hey, look into some dim sum.
On the road looking for a win against a Western Conference rival. The Houston Rockets are getting ready for this thing to get started. Bringing you another edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here along with analysts Greg Anthony and Steve Smith. And we'll be hearing from DA along the sideline all game long. And the Grizzlies on friendly ground as they continue this homestand. And before the action gets going here, let's go to David Aldridge, who spoke with Mike D'Antoni. David, what's the news?
Well, guys, when I asked him what impressed him the most about today's opponent, he immediately referred to the...
Thanks, David. And in the early part of the season, Steve, talk about establishing chemistry as a team.
Well, a lot of times they're new players, new faces, so you want to get a chance to play with those guys in an NBA game. Practice, preseason, it's just not the same. But having that chemistry and early getting that chemistry going.
Rockets trail by 3. Now, here's DJ. He had 22 points in the win against Phoenix.
And he really controlled the pace of the game by getting to the line. The D could not slow him down, and he took advantage of it. You got to give a ton of credit to the screener. That play easily opened up the easy layup for his teammate.
And so it's Memphis with it. They defeated Indiana in their last game.
I just thought the defense was porous. Got any shot they wanted, really, for most of the evening.
I'll give them credit. Even though they were facing very little resistance, they refused to play down to the level of their competition.
Just 5 on the clock. Conley with a wide open look. His 3-pointers off the mark. Houston's gone 0-4 from three-point land to start out. Looking cold from outside. Ariza dishes to DJ. Ariza, a screen on Martin. DJ gets to Ariza. Whoops, they pick off the pass. McLemore with the ball, and it's Harden picking him up. Stolen by Harden. And here comes Harden, leading the fast break. And that misses. That would have put him up.
He got the space he needed, but just blew the layup. It hurts me to see points lost like that.
And Gasol gets it to go.
Whenever a guy is open, Conley will find him. He has a talent for getting the ball to his guys quickly.
Here's Paul. The Grizzlies
Dude, he's been having an
Not
awful
sure
last
what the
few
D was
games.
doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
McLemore, the pass to Gasol. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. Gasol's got 6.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Now, here's DJ. Defense is right there. Ariza dishes to DJ. Here's the screen. Ariza against Martin. Stolen by Martin. And finished off by Martin.
Man, Harden, why you fuck that shit
His
up?
growth, and so is this league.
But they can't just sit back and enjoy it. They need to keep up the momentum.
And that replay presented by Under Armour showing us the fantastic steal that led to that fast break finish. Another unleashed chaos moment. Just 5 to shoot. DJ kicks to Harden. Drills it from outside. Harden's got his second bucket.
Good eyes to find the open man. DJ out there passing with a purpose.
So timeout called here. The first for Memphis.
And watching James Harden, the amount of shots he's able to create for himself and his teammates, he just does so much from his position that is unrivaled. One of the greatest offensive threats, not only today, but really of the last decade.
Some changes for Memphis. White, he's checked in for Gasol. Ennis comes in for Ben McLemore. And it's Harrison in for Mike Conley. And then for Houston, Nene, he's checked in for Anderson. PJ Tucker comes in for Trevor Ariza. And Gordon subbed in for Paul Harrison. Some solid defense there by Nene. It's trailed by 4. And DJ gets it to go on the assist from Tucker. And for Harden, he's been in the conversation, Greg, for MVP for several years. The way he's able to just carry an offense with his creativity garners attention.
And Kevin, I think he might have won it last year if it wasn't for the amazing season put in by Russell Westbrook. Don't count Harden out, though. He's such a unique talent on offense. Maybe this will be his year to bring home that MVP award. And when you watch those Rockets team, you can see just how explosive they are on the offensive end. Almost everyone on the floor can hurt you from deep, and they all know their role and execute it to a T.
Wells, he's checked in for Houston. And last season, the Rockets' offense was incredible. Then they go and add Chris Paul.
They can run a team off the floor if they get hot. 2 great playmakers in Paul and Harden. And making a move for Paul made a lot of teams fear what the Rockets can do now on offense.
It's the second from the line. 1:33 left to play in the first quarter. Harrison kicks to Martin. Here's Harrison looking for his first basket still in this one. Back to Martin. The dish now to Daniels. 4 on the shot clock. Shoots off the screen. And the shot no good. A bit short. Rockets trail by 3. EJ passes to Gordon. Down low. Tucker dishes to Wells. 55 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. And the story of PJ Tucker is an interesting one. Was drafted back in 2006. Played here in the NBA. Last game for Houston, they picked up the win against Phoenix.
And sometimes in that hostile environment, it is hard to stay true to who you are. But give them credit, they did, especially on offense.
Well, they came in with a strong game plan, made adjustments when they needed to, and kept the crowd out of their heads.
Down low, right and Gasol.
Y'all messing up because y'all keep getting these free
And it's Martin in at the small forward. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Memphis shooting their 6th attempt at the charity stripe in the game. Steve, you've seen some big names retire from the NBA in the last few seasons. I mean, guys that we all admired for so many years. Talk about walking away from the game and not having that a part of your everyday life and what that's like for a player.
Kevin, I think, especially talking individually, it's the hardest thing. So whenever you started, you've been playing this game 15, 20, and some of these guys 25 years. To be able to say you're not playing this game and to go to the next step, it's definitely hard because you've had this routine. What I love now is guys have done a fantastic job of keeping their bodies in shape. They're able to play 20, 21 years, and one day we're going to see a guy playing 25 years. I think it's fantastic.
What I think about Steve is long as they can remember all they've played is basketball. And then one day it just kind of ends. And that's going to be such a difficult thing to go through.
It's hard, and I like now a lot of these players now think about that day, and they're better prepared to be able to walk away and walk right into something else. And even if it's being a dad, I like what guys are doing right now.
And doing a really solid job getting that ball inside. Much more of a physical presence here in the second.
And for the Grizzlies, chemistry and continuity have been a strength, but we're seeing some roster changes too.
Yeah, we are. Vets who have helped establish this team starting to move aside. Age is a factor for this group. Also a move by the team to adapt to modern pace and space basketball.
And McLemore kicks to right. Outside Conley. The shot, no good. So Houston will take it the other way. Last time they met in Houston.
And their last matchup was a nail-biter, but they hung on, and in part it was because of their rebound.
And the shot goes down. And now just a 1-point Grizzly lead.
I need efficient offense. DJ gets the high percent.
Hey, I'm starting to be able to read this shit. Like, yeah, this is how I flow.
Finish look, and that's usually going to result in 2.
Here's Martin. Goes right through for bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
Nice job getting inside for the layup. Got the deep thinking jump shot, gave a little pump fake, and then off to the races.
And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
He did it with great body control. DJ absorbs the contact, completes the play, now goes to the line for a potential and 1.
This is his second attempt at the line tonight.
And so far this season, it's been average at best at the line. Only 71% as a shooter.
And the Grizzlies making a change here. Daniels is checked in. And it's tied up with that one. Hey, Steve, if you wanted examples of just how incredible the guards in the NBA are now, all you have to do is watch Chris Paul play and realize he wasn't even on an all-NBA team last season. Isn't that amazing?
Yeah, it is. I mean, you look at the numbers he put up, and I think you have to say it's about all the rest of the guards in the league. They're unbelievable. Chris Paul had a fantastic year, and he was healthy.
Dude, you be open. You won't be hitting it, Paul. That's supposed to be your shit.
Over in the corner, Conley. Some nice passing there by Memphis. The pass to Daniels. Right with a screen on Ariza. From 10 feet out, good D by Ariza. On offense, here are the Rockets. They're on a 13-5 run here. And it's DJ missing. Memphis has gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. And another miss by Memphis. And here are the Rockets now. They'll host the Denver Nuggets after this one. That'll be the first of 4 played at home for them. Anderson, a screen on Martin. Kicks it out to Paul. Fires the 3. Connects from three-point range. Paul's got 7.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Dude, I don't even get niggas open.
Passes it to Daniels. And McLemore kicks to Martin. Outside Conley. Wright sets a screen for Conley. To the paint. Layup off the pit. That one's in there. Rocket lead is cut to just 1 point on the basket from Wright. DJ passes to Anderson. Ariza has the open look.
Woo! Chava
He has
Ariza!
gotten a little bit lax here defending the triple.
And here's McLemore. He's coming off a 16-point game against
Indiana.
Indiana. They set the screen. High arcing shot. DJ is feeling it tonight and has been the driving force.
Oh, I've been waiting for him to talk about me.
It felt like a one-man wrecking crew. It seemed he was doing everything out there. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Chris, you guys shot a great percentage in the first half, but still a tight game. What do you think's causing that?
saying right now, we're playing at that tempo. You know, we need to pick up the pace. Defend, rebound, run, and pick up the pace a little bit.
And defense starts that pace. Thanks, Chris. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow. Right here on 2K Sports. Welcome back, everybody. The start of the second half getting underway. Both teams battling hard through the first half. You look at DJ in this game, he's been everywhere.
And every team needs this. A guy who challenges the defense with that slashing ability.
You know what?
Memphis trailing here.
Come on, bring it on, Amos. Wait a minute.
Dennis with the ball. He has 6 in the corner. Daniels. The putback, and Mbamute pulls it in. Houston's gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. Gordon dishes to DJ. Screen by Mbamute. DJ kicks to Nene. Feeds it to DJ. Pass to Nene. He dishes it to Well.
That's
Another
good
miss
ball,
by Houston. Grizzlies shooting a lackluster 38% for the game, struggling.
Wait a minute, wait a minute.
So far, the feed to Ennis. It's Martin on the wing. He kicks it to Ennis for the lead. Cranes the three-pointer.
How the fuck are
Ennis
you
has got 5 points in the quarter.
I mean, just a good shooter taking what the defense allows. Find some space out beyond the arc.
Now, here's DJ. He's guarded close. And it's Gordon missing. Memphis leading. Now Ennis. 9 points in the game so far. Daniels passes to Martin. Back to Daniels. Pass to Harrison. Cutting the screen. Off the pick. The shot by Harrison, no good. The Rockets shooting an ugly 27% since halftime. And David Fizdale, 8 seasons in Miami as an assistant coach, including 2 seasons as assistant head coach. He's been a top coaching prospect for years.
Well, he's dreamed of becoming a head coach. What he does is he has an unbelievable work ethic. He's determined. Also, he has a great feel for the game, and he has a great relationship with his players and the city of Memphis.
That one a little long. Rockets shooting 43% from the floor. Here's Wells. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. With this break in the action, we can see the top passing teams in the league, courtesy of the 2K leaderboard. In second, the Rockets.
And a team that shares the ball will create opportunities for the right player to score.
That free throw missing. Every NBA player, Steve, believes in themselves, but some take it to the extreme. When they're on, they're on. When they're off and cold, they just kind of lose interest, it seems. Which players do you think have this irrational confidence, if you want to call it that?
I think J.R. Smith, every shot, any shot, anywhere he feels is going in, and he will still take shots. He has amnesia.
No! How would you shoot that shit? You're a dummy.
Those guys, they keep firing. Damian Lillard, they will keep shooting because they feel the next shot is going in.
At the elbow, Martin dishes it to McLemore. Back to Martin. There's the pass to Harrison. Wright sets a screen. Ennis in the corner. Traps in the tray. Ennis has got 12 in the game.
How about the percentage they're shooting from beyond the arc here in the second half?
Wells kicks to Mbamute. Houston moving it around. Now here's DJ. 10 points for him. Off the screen, and DJ throws it down.
Late defensive rotation. You must keep an eye on DJ at all times.
And there's a minute 45 left to play in the third. Harrison kicks to McLemore. And Bahamute against Martin. McLemore with the ball. He's against Gordon.
And the Memphis Grizzlies last season, second to last in scoring. Nothing new for this team. Since their Big Four came together in 2010, no team in the league has won more games while scoring just 90 points or less than Memphis.
Mike Conley's checked in for James Ennis. And a change for the Rockets. Harden's checked in, out to the wing, lets it go from deep. They get the rebound, kicks it to DJ. We've got 1:08 left in the third. It's stolen by McLemore.
Damn, what the fuck?
Jumps up. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot two right here. And the Grizzlies bottom three in scoring efficiency last season. Steve, how were they a playoff team?
Well, it's the little things. They're low in turnovers, they offensive rebound, and they get to the line. That's what saves them offensively.
Love three. Shots good from Mbaamute.
Good job, bro.
Close one
Good
here.
job,
no
bro.
team getting a huge advantage.
Yeah, tooth and nail fights. So far, guys, these sides match up really well.
To the left wing. Outside, Martin. Shot clock at 6. And here's Conley outside. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Conley's got 6.
A very capable shooter from long range. The threat of Conley's quickness gives him space to get it off.
DJ with it. Now right defender. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. The dish to DJ. Another shot. And Wright pulls it down. Wright's got his third rebound on the night. Here's Harrison. And again.
Man, what the fuck is with this one? James, we gotta hit this bitch. Fuck these niggas.
All right, we welcome you back to what's been a hard-fought battle. Fourth quarter should be good.
Man, cause trying to get the nade to a good ass game sucks.
Rockets trailed by 5. Conley out there with Harrison. And there's Davis. Then it's Ben McLemore. And it's Wright in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis.
You're right. That's another one for DJ. He's definitely got it going tonight.
Here's Conley. He feeds it to McLemore. Davis sets a screen. Poked away. It's stolen by Capella. Pass to Baker. Shoots a 3. A putback. He hangs.
Yes!
In on the second chance.
Good job, Capella.
Capella's got it all tied up now for Houston.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
There's Harrison, guarded by Harden. Harrison passes to Davis. And here's McLemore. Just 4 to shoot. Over Gordon. McLemore, no good.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Harden dishes to DJ. Feeds to Paul. Pass to DJ. Beyond the arc. The Grizzlies pull it in. They'll be playing host to Portland for their next one. And that'll be the third of the fourth straight at home. And he makes the bucket through contact and gets the whistle too.
Oh my God, you see? Come on, we're gonna stop these bitches.
Rockets trail by 4.
I got you, Hard.
There's the screen. Here's Harden. The feed now to DJ. And that one goes out of bounds.
No, but
last touch by Gasol. The Grizzlies making a switch here. McLemore is checked in. Here is Harden. Paul kicks to Baker. And some nice passing there by Houston. Again, the miss by Harden. And the Grizzlies leading by 4. McLemore with the ball. Mike sets a screen. Conley for 3. Rockets with the rebound. Anderson's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
Boy, this is rough on him. He wants to help out the team, which is playing well otherwise, but his shot...
Why was you that far? Damn!
That was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Stolen by Anderson.
Take it, Harden.
And here comes Harden, leading the fast break. And the shot...
Thank you! That's what we needed. We needed that 3. Shit. Fuck with the bullshit.
Here tonight, no surprise there.
This guy is the definition of the word clutch. He has all the trust in the world from his teammates in these kinds of situations.
Conley against Paul. Parsons passes to Davis. Back to Parsons from 10 feet out. The rebound by Anderson. Anderson's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Paul dishes to DJ. To the inside to take the lead. And it's laid up and in by Anderson. Anderson's got 4 points in the quarter. It's been a tight one so far. Very close game.
And matchups, it's really what it's all about, and these two teams are really equal.
1:36 left in the fourth quarter. Conley for 3. Fresh 24 for Memphis.
And I just love how he's banging down low. His hard work will let them use some more.
Yes!
He lives for moments like this because he wants to be the guy to hit the clutch shot.
The Grizzlies trail by 3.
Man, hey, I'm trying to play team ball.
Now McLemore. Mike sets a screen. Outside Conley.
You gotta shut this all down.
Right wing. 5 on the clock. Now here's McLemore outside. 6 at 3-point.
Oh, you serious?
On the 3-point shot at a critical juncture.
Now a timeout called by Houston. The score is tied at 90. 1:02 left in the fourth quarter. A chance now to recognize our Jordan player of the game, James Harden.
Plain and simple, his scoring is what made him our pick tonight. Even when the D's giving him all their attention, they just have not been able to contain him. If they backed off him for 1 second, he made them pay.
All right, y'all. Let's do this. We gotta make this shit count.
Anderson kicks to Baker. Capella with a screen on Parsons. DJ passes to Capella. Goes back up. And Davis pulls it down.
How does he miss that layup? He's too good to be doing that.
And the foul called on DJ.
Fuck the bullshit.
That's his first foul of the game. And the bonus will go to the free throw line. He sinks the clutch free throw.
Chandler Parsons gives you a little bit of everything. He can dribble it, he can shoot it, he can pass it. A very versatile player.
And nice there. He does not waste those opportunities. Just what they needed with this game still in doubt.
Here's DJ. The Rockets Buckets again, can't hit.
Get him!
The whole period, he's been a bit out of sync.
Yep, trying to shoot himself back into this. Regain some confidence first.
Play defense,
Now
play.
here's McLemore. Back to Conley. Let's go. 6 to shoot. Will not go. This is off the front iron. Here is Harden. Here's Baker. Can't cash in. And Clint Capella is going to pick up a foul. And so he's picked up his final foul. He will sit the rest.
Shit!
That's right. No other
Nah, I take that like a fucking man. Cause I swear, I think I played my ass off
He
this.
hits both free throws here. So now it's a 4-point ball game.
Wow, stepping up in the clutch. Great way to end this.
Now a timeout called by Houston. They're trailing by 4. 1 second left to play in the final quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
Well, it's going to take a miracle for them here, or actually a miracle three-pointer and a foul. This one's over.
The 3 from Harden. Bucket's good.
And with Harden, it's pick your poison. Not only a tenacious penetrator, but also a consistent threat from three-point.
So a close game sees Memphis take this one. That was a fun night of basketball and fabulous finish as they continued to
Hold up, sir. Payphone you looking for is down the hall.
What you talking about, boo?
Man, all them dimes you was tossing tonight. I knew you was looking for a payphone. Man, oh, wait, I forgot. You young kids know what a payphone is, dude.
I know what a payphone is, boo, but we use cell phones now, old man.
Oh, you got jokes. Okay. Old enough to be your dad.
You made everybody better tonight, DJ.
Yeah, like me. Bucket! I'm dropping bucket!
Sammy, you got a nice voice.
Thanks, Coach. Hey, you think it's good enough for a record deal? He always laughing. Just don't understand.
Look like it, guys. We made the starting lineup. Hey, y'all know we gonna have to play the first game of the new thing.
Yeah, but this isn't college ball, though. Maybe not, but the numbers prove it out. What are you guys talking about now?
Full court press. SK thinks we should be doing it more. I'm just enjoying the show.
What do the numbers say, SK?
Oh, so you're a numbers guy now.
Coach, I'm a guy who likes to win. Okay, and SK is good at what he does. Great. Last year we pressed 40% more with a fast break return of 60%. That means 38% of the points were nearly uncontested. We were shooting 70% at the time.
Whoa, slow down. That's way too many percentages.
Yeah, I'm with Coach on that.
Coach, numbers don't lie.
Numbers don't lie.
Okay, so tell me, Aaron, what percentage of the time we were pressing the losing?
Yeah.
And what percentage of that time we were pressing against their second team?
Tell us.
We press when we need to with the right personnel on the floor. We're not pressing any more than was dictated by the flow of the game. You got it?
You got that?
Look. All we're saying is that if you put me with the second team, press against their starters might be effective.
This guy.
Is that you saying that, or is that Aaron saying that?
Coach, it's me saying it.
Oh, well, then maybe you can help out on the third team.
Oh, snap.
No, Coach. Aaron said that. He said that.
I thought it was you.
Okay, come on, Sandra. Let's go get a Pepsi, all right? I like the enthusiasm, boys.
Full court press, bro. You trying to run me off the team?
He dumb as fuck. He's like, full court press. You trying to run me off the damn team?
All right, DJ, let's get some shots up. Here's what we're going to do.
Oh shit, I'm hitting that mid-range now. Oh shit, it's sweet now. the fuck you were doing that time.
All right, let's go. We'll give it out. See you later.
All right, DJ, let's get some shots up. Here's what we're going to do.
That's one miss. Yeah, get your ass off my son.
Play it like you got something to prove. I like it. Hey, here we go.
All right, DJ, let's get to work. Here's what we're going to do.
fix my engine.
The 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, basketball fans. I'm Ernie Johnson, welcoming you to 2K Sports. I'm here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Tonight's broadcast will feature the Denver Nuggets up against the Rockets in Houston. Taking a look at the Rockets, coming into this matchup with no shortage of confidence, they won all 4 games against this team last season. And tonight, get ready for some highlights. 2 lightning-quick, high-flying clubs. Kenny, when you have teams as athletic as these, how can one side carve out an advantage?
Poise. That's it. You want to be athletic, but you also want to be level-headed. You got to...
So y'all know me, you know, like, hey, I'm Sham. You can't be talking to me like that, man.
What's
Hey,
up, man?
DJ,
What up,
DJ, hey, man, you a starter?
Hey, what? You started?
Hey, man, get out of here, dude. This grown folks
I
business.
always
Hey, man,
believe
hey,
in you,
yeah. Hey, man, you growing up so fast, man. Hey, pretty soon you gonna have your own rookie underneath your wing. He gonna be chirping and looking for worms, probably crying like you.
Oh, crying like you. Oh, okay, you got jokes.
Yeah, man, you know you was crying. Hey, but listen, man, don't make the same mistake as me out there, all right? When I first got out there, I just went out and
Yeah,
started.
you just shot everything that came your way. Look, I saw the tapes.
Yeah,
okay?
exactly.
DJ, how you feeling? Feel great, coach.
What about me, coach? You didn't
Ready
ask me
to
how
roll.
I was feeling.
Oh, I'm sorry, Shammy. How you feeling
All right,
today?
well, since you asking me, look, I was over here telling you, look, you just gotta let the game flow like water, you know? Don't get out there, try to do too much, try to create your own offense. It ain't gonna work out.
That's very sage advice, DJ. Let me tell you, Shammy's only telling you that so that he can get more shots.
Oh, no, that's not true at all. Y'all got me stereotyped. No way.
No, but in all honesty, you gotta have a million people trying to give you advice today, DJ. Just play your game, all right? Play the way they got you here. You'll be fine.
I got it, Coach. I'm ready.
Season starter.
He got it, Coach. He ready.
I know he is. Hey, you. I saw a mess in the men's bathroom. Follow me.
So is that really how it sounds?
When it starts, Sham, when you gonna let me play?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, you kind of sound like,
Oh, where's my rookie so much better than me?
Better than me?
Yeah.
You'll never be better than me.
Yeah, we'll see.
You know he a little hater.
Hey, yo, C-Money.
Help you find something?
I'm just looking around, you know what I'm saying? I've never been behind the scenes before on this NBA thing. I was on the floor, yo.
It's not bad, right?
Not bad at all. You know, I'm gonna be there one day, you know what I'm saying? With the lights on me, everybody chanting my name like beat, fresh, beat, fresh. See, man, you gotta get the elbows out, my
I'm
G.
working on those
elbows and the boot.
Yeah.
The boot, you know what I'm saying? That's what I'm talking about. Anyway, I'm looking for DJ. He got his phone.
He's
Oh, DJ, what's up? Your phone, Playboy?
what's up?
Can I help you? Excuse me, this is a restricted area.
Yo, before you get all super aggressive in my face, I'm B Fresh, aka DJ's right-hand woman, aka your mama's best friend, your daddy's worst nightmare. You probably heard of me.
Yeah, that doesn't tell me what you're doing right here. Where's Mr.
Hey,
Thompson?
Hannah, it's all good. Be fresh. Just brought me my phone. It's all good. Hey, Char, hold on to this while I do my warm-up.
Yeah, Charlie's gonna hold on to that, and then he's gonna escort Miss Fresh right to the exit.
Your fingers, I think she has a crush on me.
Hey, look. It's all good.
See, money, let's go.
Does he know her?
Yeah, he's in her improv group. Fresh letters.
I call this a real grind.
An aerial view of the many buildings making up the skyline of beautiful Houston, Texas, our broadcast setting tonight. We've got NBA basketball in store for you here in Houston, Texas, the home of the Rockets, live on 2K Sports. We're happy to have you with us for 2K Sports midweek presentation of NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan along with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And of course, David Aldridge is joining us tonight from the sideline. This game in Houston marks the start of a homestand for the Rockets. Still trying to find that groove they had last year. They'd like to grab hold of some new momentum and get closer to where they were a season ago.
Look, the home fans get an opportunity here to see their team during this long homestand.
And with pregame routines coming to an end, we're just about ready for our tip-off. First, though, let's get a report from the sideline and say hello to David Aldridge.
Hey guys, one more milestone for what has become one of the best stories in the NBA. After going undrafted and fighting onto the roster, DJ has played his way into a starting role. Now, the rumors of Coach making a change have been floating around, but tonight he decided to shake things up. He said we'll see how long it lasts, but as of tonight he's going forward with DJ in the starting lineup. Guys?
And it doesn't matter where you were drafted or your salary or any of that. If you can play, you'll get on the floor. And DJ has earned the start.
Clark having a deep rotation, a strong bench, sure helps a team in so many ways, does it?
Yeah, it does. I think it allows you to keep constant pressure on the opposition when you have a deep bench that's capable.
And it just puts a lot of pressure on the opponent. And it also keeps your guys fresh and engaged. Not just fresh physically, but engaged mentally as well.
All fuel ready to go. Brought to you by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. Taking a look at the Nuggets. Chandler at small forward with Millsap the 4. Jameer Nelson is out there with Harris. And it's Jokic in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Harris outside. He feeds it to Millsap. Over Anderson. And they will call over the back on the play.
Yeah, quick foul to pick up right away here in the first quarter.
Harden kicks to DJ. And DJ throws it down.
Well, we've seen the change in the starting lineup, and I'll be the first to say that I like the move of injecting DJ into that group. He's earned it with his play, and the team just looks much deadlier when he's on the floor.
Second shot opportunity, and there's a whistle. He was going up for a layup, and while it looked like there was some contact, I wasn't sure they were going to call it a foul shot or not, but sure enough they have. So he'll head to the free throw line. The Nuggets shooting their first free throw of the night here.
And they've been mediocre all season long, just about 72% from the line.
And Kevin, it's something they've been working very hard to correct and to change. I mean, they know how important it is to fix that inability at the free throw line.
Nelson kicks to Jokic. Makes it off the glass. Jokic has got his second bucket tonight.
Nice way to start the evening. His numbers getting called, and for good reason.
Well, you know, Greg, they can count on him to get buckets. I mean, he's getting the ball because he's very efficient when he has it.
Baker, no good.
You know, he can be a little hesitant near the rim. We saw it there. If the defense offers just a little bit of resistance, he doesn't take it up quite strong enough.
Here's Nelson. That one, no good. So Houston will take it the other way. They come into this one following the loss to the Grizzlies.
And that was a shocker. Hard to believe that they dropped the ball, so to speak, on that one. And probably a tough pill for them to swallow.
And to lose it like they did, too. Wow, right at the end, man, makes it even tougher to take.
And that one's good, Jokic.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Paul kicks to DJ. Shoots from the baseline, and it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. It's on Gary Harris. And you know about Harden shooting and his ability to get to the line and all that, but you know, Clark, what some people don't realize is just how fast he's going end to end. I mean, he can just blow by players in the open floor.
Yeah, he's got deceptive speed, Kevin, and part of that is how he's worked to change his body from his college days at Arizona State to who he is in the NBA. He slimmed down a bit, but he still has that strength and that barrel-chestedness that allows him to play so well through contact. But you're right, his speed is lethal and deceptive.
The Rockets trail. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
And Harden is so efficient as a scorer. When he gets room down low, he's very good at burying these shots.
Jokic passes to Chandler. From about 19 feet, he hits the back iron and sinks the shot. 8 points for Jokic.
Impeccable mechanics this quarter. He's been perfect from the field.
Now, here's DJ. He's guarded by Chandler. Baker kicks to Anderson. Houston moving the ball around. Nelson with the steal. And here we go with Chandler running it up the court.
Wait! Nigga, that's a fucking charge, you bitch, nigga. Fuck, boy.
And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, Chandler is screened. This one for 3. Drains the 3, and yes, he'll go to the line for one more. It's going to be on DJ. Rockets trail by 4. Harden with it. Now Chandler defending. Harden's shot is off.
That's smothering defense. Chicken and gravy defense, not giving him an inch there. That's how you guard the inside. Yes, sir.
Chandler's shot, good.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Here's Paul. 11 points for him in that last game against the Grizzlies in Memphis. DJ sets the screen for Paul. Now, here's DJ. He's guarded closely. Jokic with the steal. And here we go. Harris heading to the hoop. And slam dunk by Harris.
Well, I like that he shows no hesitation there.
Well, that's as easy as it gets, quite honestly. Riding solo and coasting all the way to the rack. No simpler than that.
To stop the run, that's short off the rim.
I mean, look, no one guarding you. It's better to not pull up and try the lean.
The baseline J. Capella with the bucket. Capella's got his first points of the game.
Like the awareness from DJ now. Excels at finding guys in their spots. That's excellent work.
Nelson dishes to Chandler. The basket good off the assist from Nelson.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possession.
Paul kicks to Anderson. Harden against Harris. Paul, no one around him. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
You know, the defense has to be conscious of his playmaking, so a lot of times that gives Chris Paul plenty of room to get off the three-point shot.
Harris passes to Jokic. Shoots over Capella. Jokic, no good.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
And that one is good.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence. And really the Nuggets, a stronger team than many had predicted last season. One area that troubled them was the defensive end. And when they would lose, it was usually by being unable to come up with consistent stops.
Let me see something.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Now a timeout called by Houston as the teams... Rockets trail by 3. And for the Nuggets and their defensive issues, Greg, a lot of it stemmed from their lack of rim protection.
Yeah, the inability to challenge shots in general, for that matter. And they also had problems applying pressure and forcing turnovers as a team at the bottom of the league in terms of turnovers forced.
So on the floor for Denver, Wilson Chandler out there with Lyles. And it's Nikola Jokic. Then it's Gary Harris. And it's Nelson in at the 1 spot. Inside, Jokic with it and guarded by Capella. They grab their own miss. They shoot again. No good, his first miss after 3 makes. For Houston, they've gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. The shot by Wells, no good.
And that's the shot you want to create. They just can't get it to fall.
That's what I call an everything but. Good execution, just didn't knock it down. But you're right, they're happy with that shot.
6 on the shot clock. Harden against Nelson. Nelson with another miss. Houston's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agenda.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. Really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up.
Jokic sets the screen for Harris. Chandler outside. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. And 11 points for Wilson Chandler.
He's picking up right where he left off in the first quarter.
Now, here's DJ. He's guarded by Chandler. And a wide open look for DJ. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Chandler with the ball. He had an 18-point outing in their last game against Sacramento.
And it was never all about himself. He came away with a lot of assists in that game and just kind of kept everybody in the mix.
Really good to see Harden get nasty on defense. He's got quick instincts and quick hands, and I like how he pilfers it on occasion.
Nelson dishes to Chandler. Here's Lyles. Jokic's screen. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. It's going to be on DJ.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
You always say it, Clark. So much of the game is played inside your mind, between the ears, in your head. Which players jump out to you as being some of the smartest players on the floor?
Kevin, there are so many guys that fall into that category. LeBron James is at the top of the list for me because of how he impacts the game in so many ways at both ends of the floor, and his size and athleticism make him unique. Chris Paul, another guy who has great awareness on the court.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Well, guys, Emmanuel Mudiay spent a year in China prior to the NBA rather than playing in college. A lot of people respect what he did while he was over there. He said, being in a foreign country, everything is different. It made me mentally strong. Now in the NBA, he said, you got to have confidence because every point guard in this league can play. Got to keep that edge and be prepared at all times. Evan?
Thanks, David. Mental fortitude is critical, especially when you're a young player in this league. And now the Nuggets, fast break, and Harris wide open. He shoots. Nelson, no luck. Rockets leading by 5. Their offense has been great here.
Yeah, the ball movement has been terrific, and they've kept the defense off balance. And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
Denver's gone 4-6 from outside the arc tonight. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Lyles kicks to Jokic. They set the pick. The shot by Chandler, wide open. The Nuggets with another miss.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
Now, here is Nelson. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Chandler outside. Jokic draws the double. Shot clock at 5. Chandler attacking. Offensive struggles continue. Missing again. Houston leading by 8. Here's Capella. And count it. He'll head to the line with a chance to make it 3.
And, you know, Capella is so strong that you really got to wrap him up if you're going to commit the foul on it.
Well, Swiss center Clint Capella is up there as one of the most efficient players in the league. He's only 22, but he's efficient mostly because all his shots come right at the basket, right on the doorstep. Last season, he finished near the top of the league, in fact, in field goal percentage.
And for a while, he was leading the league, if I recall correctly, Kevin. Capella knows who he is, what he's about, and what his team needs from him. So he finishes off his chances that are created by guards penetrating. Not flashy, but very effective.
And here we can now take a look at how the ratio was between the 3s and the 2s last season for the Rockets.
And they were focused on spreading the floor and getting good looks from three-point range. That was the key to their offense. They put in a lot of work on the perimeter.
Millsap a screen on Paul. For 3, Harris. The rebound by Baker. Baker's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Paul's got 8 points.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Nelson outside. Millsap a screen on Harden. For 3, Harris. Count it. His second make in 4 attempts.
Okay, we got a nice little back and forth going here.
Yeah, and I like it. I love seeing that. It's a lot of fun when that happens. These teams are going at each other from the outside.
DJ passes to Harden. And it's Jokic with the rebound. Jokic has got his 3rd rebound tonight. Nelson against Paul. Nelson outside. Shoots it. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Nelson's got it back down to single digits for the Nuggets. Paul kicks to Anderson. Anderson, a screen on Chandler. DJ with it. Millsap's there. Baker, no good.
Well defended, though, and he's not someone who handles that kind of pressure very well.
Chandler's shot good.
And that makes it 2 3-pointers in the quarter so far and 4 for the game.
Paul dishes to DJ. Pass to Capella. Here's Baker. An amazing finish with a hand right in his face. Baker's got his 3rd basket of the night. The Nuggets trail by 8. We've got 1:08 left in the first half. Nelson kicks to Jokic. The basket good off the assist from Nelson. Nelson's got 3 assists tonight.
Man, when he's got the height advantage down low, it's over. Forget about it. It's a wrap. You got to send more help if you're the defense.
Paul. And it falls over the rim and in. Paul's got 5 points now this quarter.
That is the quick decision making of Chris Paul. Doesn't take a single dribble, just sees it and hits it.
Chandler, the pass to Millsap over Anderson. Millsap misses.
Tell you what, Kevin, they will take that look every time. Limited defense, great shot. Just came up empty. You live with those.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Jokic, no good.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, Greg, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
3-pointer, Nelson, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And that concludes the first half. Rockets lead by 12. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Hey, you have gotten a lot of work done on the glass tonight. How have you been able to get going at that end?
I'm just trying to stay active and anticipate the shot when it comes off iron. You know, a lot of it is just keeping my feet moving and not giving up on the play. I know that I can feed off my teammates' energy, and if we can get the rebound, that charges them up as well.
Well, they are on fire after your performance in the first half. Thanks, guys.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. As we welcome you back, we begin our second half. So far, not a tightly contested game, guys, but you know, anything can happen. A fantastic game from Wilson Chandler in this one.
Yeah, so far they haven't found an answer for him. A scoring machine here in that first half.
Yeah, and it's been fun to watch, partner, because not only is he shooting a high percentage, a good percentage, he's also carrying the team.
The two pillars of this team, Chris Paul and Harden, are the 1 and the 2. Anderson is down low with Capella, and it's DJ in at the 3 spot. So that's who's on the floor for the Rockets. The Nuggets trail by 12. Chandler outside. He dishes it to Millsap. Back to Chandler. That's good, and it's Millsap with the assist. And that's 17 points for Wilson Chandler.
And he's been the key for their offense with the way he shot the basketball.
Yeah, he's most certainly not the reason they're in the hole. I mean, his percentage has been outstanding.
Often modern NBA players will get criticized for not being sound enough with their fundamentals. Clark, do you feel that's a fair statement?
I really don't. I think it's a bit of an overreach. You know, we all have revisionist history. Things were always better in our past than they are currently. I mean, the stories get better as we get older is one of the ways I've heard it framed. I think the players are more athletic, and because they play growing up in more structured environments, I think sometimes they don't get the same nuances and feel for the game that you would get from just playing organically. But I still think fundamentally the players are quite good, and I do think that's a bit of a reach as a sweeping statement that they're not as sound fundamentally today as they were in the past.
And the Rockets play at one of the highest paces in the NBA. A lot of possessions for both sides as they want as many chances as they can possibly get to score. Clark, when you think about that, how do you prepare for a team like the Rockets if you're their opponent?
Well, there are a couple of things you can do. One is you try to slow them down, and some teams are equipped to do that. Other teams are equally adept at the three, so you match them shot for shot. But the problem with that is Harden is really good in the half court. And even when you take away transition, he can hurt you in the half-court game.
No good on the second free throw.
Love that mindset of DJ. I mean, really appreciate that he comes in wanting to get better each and every day. Hard not to like a player like that.
Harris dishes to Chandler. The pass to Nelson. Back to Chandler. A three ball. The Rockets pull it in. Anderson's got his third rebound on the night.
And, you know, 1 for 4, not a good start. I mean, they got to play with a little more energy this half.
Capella sets a screen for DJ. Kicks to Capella. That one is good. He's only missed one shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Time called here. The Nuggets to... decide to talk it over. This game coming on the heels of their win against the Kings.
And typically on the road, it's harder to get into a great rhythm offensively, but they did just that.
Yeah, and from the start, Greg, you could tell they were ready to go. Loved how fearless they were, confident, aggressive, attack mode. They don't care where the games are played. They're ready to get it done.
And so he draws the foul on the shot, a trip to the line to shoot 2.
And last season, how about the jump to true stardom that Jokic was able to make? There was a stretch where every game he just looked more and more incredible. Truly gave this team, I think, a franchise player in the blink of an eye.
Here's DJ. Good defense by Jokic.
That's what we're talking about in terms of the activity level defensively. You got to protect the rim.
Textbook defense all around. Nice job at contesting the shot without fouling, and that's how you do it. Well done.
And for so many fans, Greg, of Jokic, it wasn't a surprise to see his play blossom last season.
Yeah, and boy, did he. Jokic is so skilled for a big man, having played point guard growing up. Still very young and looks to be a star for a long time.
And Bahamute's checked in for Houston. Paul with the 3. Another miss by Houston.
Yeah, the offense scuffling a bit to start this second half. Only 1 for the first 5.
It's good, and the Rocket lead is cut down now to just 8 points with the basket from Chandler. Harden kicks to DJ. Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That one on Chandler.
Like how committed DJ is once he gets deep position now. He's doing it with force. Exceptional at drawing contact in the post.
And when the Nuggets are clicking on offense, Greg, they are a joy to watch.
You know they are, and one reason is because they're one of the better passing assists per game last season. All players on this roster at all positions look to make that extra pass to get an easy bucket.
And here's Millsap from the arc. Offensive rebound. Second chance shot, and there's Jameer Nelson on the assist by Jokic. Nelson's got 7 points.
A smart, decisive pass inside there. He really made it easy for his teammate.
Capella with a screen on Millsap. Baker with the bucket. And the Rockets lead by 10.
Love the confidence on the drive. DJ is great at finding holes in the defense and then attacking.
Passes to...
I thought it was a game. I thought it was a game, didn't
Jokic. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. Clark, you've been in the booth for so long, but I have to ask, have you ever toyed with the idea of coaching or working in some team's front office? I know you did briefly for the Pacers.
Yeah, I did, and I enjoyed it. I was working in player relations, player development with our guys off the court, and loved it. But it just wasn't something I could sustain at this season in my life. Not interested in coaching. I've never really been, because my career path went towards broadcasting right after I got done playing, and I've paid my dues and have grown in this profession. And I would want to do the same thing in coaching, and I just don't have enough time in front of me to do that. So I'm happy to be around the game in this capacity. Coaching never lets up. I get an off season as a broadcaster.
Yes. And that replay brought to us by Under Armour. Another Unleash Chaos moment. One of the more exciting plays in basketball. Here's Lyles. Here's Millsap. And he banks in the layup. 7 points in the game.
Yeah, you know, one of the things I like about Paul Millsap, Kevin, is he's relentless. There's no let-up when he's out there. I mean, he goes after every ball.
Harris with it. Now guarded by Wells. Nelson outside. Over DJ. Another miss by Millsap.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Wells. That shot misses. Some solid defense from Harris. The Nuggets trail by 9. In the corner, it's Nelson. Back to Harris. Millsap a screen. Harris outside. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. The Rockets making a switch here. Gordon. The Nuggets have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. So on the floor for Denver. Fareed down low with Jokic. Harris and Barton are the perimeter. And it's Murray in at the point guard position. Screen by Fareed. Here's Jokic. Goes back up. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the free throw line.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
Nelson's checked in for Jamal Murray. And Clark, this Houston team is so good at moving the ball around. Top 3 in assists last season.
Oh my God.
They know how to get a good shot. There's no doubt about that. Just keeping the defense following the ball, moving them side to side, keeping them on the move. How does that affect team chemistry?
I think it does wonders for team chemistry, Kevin, because everybody's happy. They're enjoying touching the ball, getting shots, playing at a fast pace. It's certainly fun for us to watch and for the fans to watch, and I think it helps to recruit other good players who enjoy watching that style and wanting to be part of it.
Capella with a screen on Barton. DJ passes to Capella. A putback. And it's Jokic with the rebound. The Nuggets leading by 5. Barton with it. Now guarded by DJ. Knocked loose. Fareed up top. Nelson outside. The kick out to Barton. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. Jokic has got 4 assists in the game.
And defensively, you have got to extend to their shooters. They have been on fire this half.
Well, you know, the D just hasn't been there for real. I mean, these shooters are getting
pass the
any
ball out,
perimeter
you
shot
get
they
a
want.
rebound.
It's a bunch of
DJ
warm-up jump shots out there.
Fuck wrong with y'all?
Nelson kicks to Jokic. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Pass to DJ. corner, it's Gordon. Nailed from three-point land.
Quick release from Gordon. Like seeing him shoot it as soon as he gets it.
And here's Nelson. Screen by Fareed. The feed to Barton. From 11 feet away. Basket counts.
Oh, my God.
Barton's got 10 points here in the second half.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Anderson, a screen on Fareed. DJ dishes to Capella. There's the triple. And it's Gordon missing.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Pass to Jokic. Shoots over Capella. Another miss by Jokic. Rockets trail by 7. Gordon, the pass to Baker. In the corner, Harden. Now, here's DJ. Guarded closely. He's off on that one. And the Nuggets going the other way.
Solid rebound there. And with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Yeah, another column in the stat sheet that hasn't gone in their favor. To climb back.
Are you serious? Come on.
The Nuggets leading by 7. On the wing, Harris. Defended by Gordon. Harden against Nelson. Over Harden. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Capella. Chris Paul, he's checked in for Houston. And Denver with a change here, too.
They only win
Plumlee
about
is checked in for Nikola
Jokic. Got 4 minutes. All y'all gotta do is play smart.
Nelson kicks to Barton. Plumlee sets the pick for Barton. Nelson against Paul. Nelson outside. Screen by Fareed. 5 on the clock. And he overshot that one, missing. Rockets trail by 7. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
He had one in the first as well.
Triple-double chasing time.
Denver's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Nelson against Paul. Barton dishes to Fareed. Back to Barton. Plumlee sets the pick for Barton. Over DJ. And that one's good. Barton's got 9 points in the quarter.
Wow, he is lighting it up here in the second half.
Harden kicks to DJ. The kick out to Anderson. Now, here's DJ. Barton defending. 5 to shoot. Houston moving it around. Here's Baker. Plumlee with some nice D.
And since halftime, he has just been ice cold. Just can't seem to get anything to go his way.
Fareed, right side. Back to Barton. Harden against Harris. Plumlee with a screen on Harden. And out of bounds as the Rockets gain possession. A different look for Denver. Millsap comes in for Fareed, and Wilson Chandler's subbed in for Barton. Rockets trail by 6. Harden kicks to Paul. Now, here's DJ. He's guarded closely. Here's Capella, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to be on Mason Plumlee.
Man, it's nice to see Capella get that deep position inside, and then he's able to draw the foul as he forces the defense to whack him.
And he makes the first, but misses the second. For 3, Harris buries it from three-point range.
And certainly they are not hesitating, letting it fly from deep here in the second half.
And Greg, I have no problem with that. As a matter of fact, I hate to see teams get conservative with the lead. As long as they're good shots, take them, and as long as they're falling, continue to take them.
Land soft on the front of the rim in front. Anderson's got 4 points this quarter.
Hey, you have to always be mindful of where Anderson is at all times because he's an excellent marksman.
Back to Nelson. Plumlee with a screen on Paul. Millsap a screen. Nelson, the pass to Millsap. Shoots over Capella. Rockets with the rebound.
And the defense that time was late. And you got to feel fortunate he didn't put that one away.
And what an alley-oop. Those two read each other so well.
It's a play I'm sure they love to run.
And as the receiver, he doesn't feel the need to go for the monster finish that time. I mean, laying it up for the 2 points worked out just fine.
Near the three-point line, it's Nelson.
Oh my
Hands the
God.
shot from the wing.
Dude.
And the Nuggets
Chris
lead
Paul,
by
you
6.
got no defense.
Here is Paul. 1:30 left to play here. Now, here's DJ. He's guarded by Chandler. They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
I love how DJ just takes over these big possessions. He wants the ball in his hands when things are tight.
Free throw good, DJ.
Man, you had to bring it like that.
Terrific and one on that one. Those are the kind of plays, guys, that win basketball games.
Nelson with it. Now guarded by DJ. Feeds it to Millsap. Over Anderson. Millsap misses.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D. Allen's position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Screen by Capella. DJ dishes to Capella. Count it! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within one.
Now, that is cold-blooded.
Indeed it is. Love seeing him deliver when they need him most. No fear taking these shots. I love it.
It's Millsap with the drive. Count that bucket.
They count on Millsap to deliver in these big moments, and there he does.
Harden kicks to Baker. Count the basket and the...
Oh, boy, what's up? Good free throw, bitch.
I like seeing DJ come to life when the game is on the line. He isn't afraid to take these huge shots, which is exactly the mindset you gotta have.
He sinks the clutch free throw.
And the whole game resting
What's up?
on one
What's
free
up,
throw.
y'all?
And
What's
he
up?
buries it.
Did I hurt your
Tremendous heart.
feelings? I told you it went over, boy.
Timeout.
Did I tell him it wasn't over? Was it over? Hell no, it wasn't over.
And now the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Wilson Chandler.
Fuck you,
And
Chandler.
the way he's made
It's
his
all
mark
about your
with
bitch
his work
ass.
inside,
Fuck you. This about to be
he's
over.
just been a slasher
kick your
tonight.
ass.
Always moving, getting to the basket at will, and just seemingly taking advantage of a D that was reluctant to get in his way.
Okay,
Jokic
y'all.
has checked in.
We can hold these bitches for.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey guys, I was able to catch what Mike Malone said to his team. This game is close, and he told his players, this is when it's fun, right? This is a close game.
That's what I'm
This is
talking
when
about,
you get to
boy.
show what you're made of. Right here, right now. Kevin, we'll see how they respond.
24 seconds left in the game. Nelson kicks to Millsap. Here's Jokic.
Yeah, a strong defender is Capella. He uses his reach to bother.
You fucking
I like
bitch.
the commitment he shows at that end of the floor.
Now a timeout called by Houston. They trail by 2. There's 14 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Guys, what do you think?
You know what? You can go for the 3 to win or the 2 to tie. What's your choice in a situation like this?
Well, I don't think you set that decision in stone and anchor it in this timeout. You see how things play out. You're going to try to get a good, quick shot. And if it's a good 3 with a good shooter, let it fly.
Why are you doing alley-hoop?
You take that, but it's about being a good,
Damn!
quick shot.
That shit was ours.
So it's the Nuggets taking the W in a close one. They break the hearts of every fan in the...
This is the kind of win you have to take a ton of pride in. I mean, they battled with everything they had and came through when the pressure was at its highest.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. And we'll see you next time.
Great game, DJ. Thanks, man.
Thanks, man. That's what you say? We lost.
Yeah, but I was...
Yeah, no buts. You had a good game, fine, but we lost. So you still lost. Your stat line tonight was perfect.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, it was, but we lost. Which means I lost, which means you lost. Hey, I'm all about the stats. I mean, I watch my own clips on YouTube, but I do that at home. When you're here, it's what happens with us, not you.
What's wrong with him? He mad? Great game, though.
Actually, he should be blaming Chris Paul while he's trying to get mad at me. Because he blew it. He could have got open, but no, he wanted to throw it out.
Your presence has been requested in the press room.
Let's do it.
Come on, starter. The reporters want to hear about it. But you better remember...
Be diplomatic. I got it.
I didn't say you can't be entertaining. Just don't say anything that's going to ruin my night.
How come you only have 30,000 Instagram followers?
That's a good point.
Wow, Charlie going in for the kill.
Okay, go in there and be entertaining, but non-controversial.
DJ, hey, first off, on behalf of all of us, welcome.
Thanks.
What were you more for?
I don't get nervous. I put in the work, I practice. Look, I knew I'd be starting at some point eventually. And I'm always ready for these lights to get brighter.
Short and sweet.
Yeah, said what I needed to say. Didn't feel like blabbering on.
Oh, you got places to be.
Oh, you know it.
Well, y'all, that's the end of this episode.